Hey guys. So I wanted to hop on and have a casual conversation about past lives. So for those of you that have worked with me, you know that I dive into the spiritual world. And for those of you that have worked with me, you know that I am pretty practical in my coaching theories and my coaching practices. I can keep a foot in both worlds. I can step in and step out. That's kind of one of the beauties of becoming a multi-dimensional being, which I'll explain. But today I wanted to talk about why it's important for you to understand your past lives, because your past lives are actually affecting your life today. Whether you know it or not, they are. So I have been doing coaching and energy healing for over 10 years. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that these experiences that we're having right now in our bodies, these are not the only ones that we've had. These are the bodies that we're renting this time around, but our souls have had so many lifetimes. And over those lifetimes, there is an accumulation of different memories, of different imprints. Think about how much has happened to you in your life thus far, and then times that by 70, 100, 1,000, right? So most of us living today have probably had more than 50 or 60 lifetimes, some of us even more. So when we are actually born, we are not born as clean slates, not at all. I've been doing this work for years, and you actually come in with cellular memory and imprints. We forget there's sort of a memory wiping that comes in when you're born, because if it didn't, you'd be nutso, right? So there is that kind of memory sweep that we forget a lot. And then as we start to develop, those cells, those memories start to come out, and they can come out as triggers, meaning a really good example is phobias. So if you experience something very traumatic in another lifetime, usually it shows up as a phobia in current life. For example, if you are really afraid of getting in a car accident, like more than just normal driving, right? Driving that there's always a risk of getting in a car accident. Or if you are deathly afraid of one of your children dying, like extreme fear, okay, to the point of phobia. When I go in with these clients, I always see that there has been an experience where that event has actually happened to them. So for most of us, these lifetimes we're experiencing right now are kind of the best ones. We've had a lot of trauma because humanity has developed in consciousness. And so if you were having a lifetime when things weren't as great, or we didn't have the resources that we had, or people were, killing each other in the, coliseums, those lifetimes were pretty traumatic. So when you have phobias, that is your indication that, maybe there's something from another lifetime that I'm experiencing now. We go in, here's the benefit. We go in and we actually heal from that point, from the point of creation of that. And so then you currently, those memories, those cellular memories don't need to run and play that again. So it's sort of a re-education of our soul, of our systems, to let the system and the soul know, hey, that was the past. We don't need to run those programs anymore. Here's the new platform for you to function from, safety and security and, relationship and trust and things like that. So it is very important for you to have some sort of indication of a lifetime that could be affecting you today. And everybody's got them. I don't know one person. Okay, you might not be aware of it. They might not be conscious of it. You might think I'm, full of crap, but you've got them. The beauty of this is that also not just traumatic events or fears come from other lifetimes, but gifts and capacities. So for example, if you are someone who just has a skill that comes so naturally to you, whether it's playing an instrument or standing up in front of people or being a leader or a teacher or numbers or astrology or energy healing, more than likely you have done that in another lifetime. In fact, you may have done that in many lifetimes and developed those skills already. So when you get here, when you start activating that pathway again, those come back like really quickly. So, you know, the kind of the childhood prodigies, things like that. Like those are gifts that came over from other lifetimes. It's not just like, oh, this person just all of a sudden knows how to play the piano really well. Like, no, like this is lifetime stuff. So another thing that's beneficial is that we can start to wake up or activate those cellular memories that may be contributing to you in this lifetime. Like you might need some more information around whatever path you're on, whatever job you've chosen. We could activate those cellular memories from your past to help you in your current career, in your current teachings, in your current projects, in your current business. So you guys, all month long, this is the rest of the month, I'm doing it's not even past life regression. That's a very like common term. And it's not that we go and relive our past lives. We actually look at the lifetime that's affecting you today, because the other stuff is just kind of woo-woo and like, okay, what are we doing? I want it to be practical and I want it to be contributing to you today. So we look at what's inhibiting you, blocking you, or contributing to you. And if there's anything there that's from a past lifetime, which there is, then we go in and clear it. And it's really interesting because always when I bring up a memory or I bring up something, there is sort of an emotion that the client will get, like, oh gosh, you know, that's so funny because I always get emotional when I see movies from this time period, or, you know, World War III is like, or World War II is like really, you know, just for some reason I'm just like connected to it, or this, you know, place on earth, like this, country I'm really connected to, or, you know, I'm connected to Roman times. Those are probably past lives that you've actually had in those circumstances, in those places. So all month long, I'm doing this. It just looks like a call. You and I get on a call and we have a little chat and I ask you some questions, and it's the most amazing, beneficial thing. It could change your whole life. It can change the trajectory of your whole life. So cheers to past lives, and hopefully that got some clarity, and see you guys next time.